G'day guys, and welcome to my new studio. It's almost complete. I've set up, well, at least to be operational. I've spent quite a bit of time sort of making this space, and it's a place where I can, edit my photography and my videography, my films, and also create some films. So be able to shoot and create, just sharing things, content, things I love about photography, filmmaking, and as you would have seen in the other video, a bit of card magic stuff. I love doing that kind of thing. So it's just a place I can come and I can share with you what I love. So over here I've got my little bookshelf kind of thing. There's lots of camera stuff down there. There's my magic books and cards, some magic DVDs, and just some novels I like. Over here is my Fire and Ice print. I shot that earlier in the year. That was a pretty cool storm coming over my hometown. That's my house down the bottom corner, and that's Mount Kurura in Pomona. That's my mountain. I'm glad I wasn't up the top of that mountain at that point because that lightning was pretty intense. But that supercell there had the sun shining down through the top of the storm there. It was late in the afternoon, and over here, there is a little tornado, which kind of completes a pretty awesome picture. I took that with the Mavic Mini 2 from the end of my street, down the park down there, just before the storm struck. So that was a pretty cool afternoon, and I just sold one of those the other day. It's a limited edition print, that one. So any interest in buying one of those, just DM me or shoot me a comment. But other than that, this is my space. This is where I will be coming to make these videos, as well as, editing. I can edit my photos, my videos, my films. I can write. I can do pretty much anything here. So this is my space. So yeah, I thought this is a good opportunity just to show you some of the things I use. So I've been able to stash my lenses. I can lock this up now. So this is where I can actually keep lenses, ND filters, and other things. Yeah, some of the lenses I use. I've got the R5 shooting at the moment with the 15 to 35mm 2.8 lens, and that's a great little setup for a bit of video and landscape, things like that. But some of the other lenses I use, this is my favorite portrait lens, the 85 1.2 RF. This is just a beast of a lens. It's big, it's heavy, but it's great. I love it, and I love the pictures that you get out of this thing. I love the way it makes people look. I'll go into a bit more depth in another video, maybe showing you what I can do with this one, but that's my favorite. And then you got the 70 to 200, another great lens, another beast of a lens. It's so versatile. Great travel lens because now it's a bit more compact than the old one. So I took this around Italy recently and it produced some amazing photos. I actually got a really cool water spout off the island of Stromboli, the volcano. Like 5 AM in the morning, this wicked big, huge water spout was just off the shore, and there was a ship next to it, and it was really cool. So I'll show you some of the images from that. That was with this lens, and macro, 100mm 2.8 macro. This lens here, I don't use this as much as I use the other lenses, but when you do use it, you can produce some amazing macro shots, bugs and things like that. And it's pretty cool for doing a bit of close-up video as well. I don't have an ND filter for this one, so mostly indoor stuff. But when you're getting close, you kind of want to stop down a bit anyway, which means you don't need that. Yeah, you can sort of match your shutter speed and things a bit easier with a macro lens. So ND filter is not as important. But and then you get a little 51.8. This lens here it's a cheap little lens, but it's really good quality. Shots come out of this lens. Like, you can really nail some great photos, as long as it's not in bright sunlight. I found the aberrations can be a bit much, but this, and the contrast is pretty bad in bright sunshine. But low light and things like that, this lens is great. It's light, so you can just chuck it on. You can almost use if I take the kids out for a day somewhere and I want to take photos, this is usually the lens I'll put on there, because it's not no big bulky lens all day carrying around. This is just a great little light lens, but with great photography potential. So yeah, so that's some of the gear I use. Now I can actually fit it all in one place, space. have things a bit neater. So yeah, this is my studio, my office. I won't show you again behind the lens because it's pretty messy. It's just, that's what it looks like behind the studio setup. So but it works for me, and it's exactly where I want to be right now. I'm at home and I can do all this from home. So I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I can be a bit slack sometimes or get a bit sidetracked doing other things and other projects, but recently I've made myself complete this. So this is it, and I'll be showing you plenty more vids coming out of this studio. So stay tuned, subscribe. Thanks guys. See you soon. A skull. Candle. That's all I got for the moment.